Hi guys, so this is probably going to be my first YouTube channel, so welcome to my YouTube. What I want to do is, with this channel, I want to be able to go through I'd like to go through my journey in life. I want to kind of use this as a template, as a journal to help keep myself accountable and to help me progress, and hopefully along the way I can inspire and help some of you guys to achieve the things that you want to achieve. I'm only human, I will make mistakes, and I'm not going to do things that everybody would agree with. I'm not going to do things that are going to be conventional for most people. I'd also like to use this opportunity to say that I do have ADHD, and because I have ADHD, there's a lot of things that I go through on a daily basis that I do struggle with. I do try, and I do have my own, I do have my own, my own coping mechanisms to deal with it. Me having ADHD, I've had it all my life, obviously, but I got diagnosed whilst I was in uni about 5 years ago. I've never done medication, but I have had therapy for 5 years. I realized I had it, I realized I had it when I was in my first relationship, and I went through a lot of difficult moments in that relationship, which led me to have a lot of outbursts. I was never violently aggressive or anything like that, but I realized that the way that I would handle my emotions wasn't normal. And my ex at the time was telling me that I should go to therapy, that I should get tested, because my outbursts, they weren't outbursts where I'll just have emotional meltdowns, and this didn't make sense. So I went to therapy and I got tested, and they said that I had ADHD. And once I got told I had ADHD, I did go through the process of researching and understanding how I am affected by my ADHD and what can be my causes and triggers for meltdowns, why I act a certain way. Even the idea of hyperfocusing, I didn't realize that I hyperfocused at that time. But yeah, so I'd like this to be a journal of me working through that, as well as just trying to become successful and just trying to be better. And I just want to be able to show people that people who are like me, and for people who have got other conditions and similar, that no matter what you have, you're still worth it, and you're still capable of achieving the things that you want to achieve if you put your mind to them. Obviously with me, I also have my own issues believing that, but again, this is going to be a journal for me to be able to express that I want to do better for myself. This comes as a point. Right now I'm 25. I just finished uni. It's not great. I haven't done the ceremony yet, but I've completed my course in animation, and for the past, from my whole waking journey of my education, I've always struggled to deal with the education system, or deal with my own way of learning, because I didn't know that I was diagnosed with ADHD. When I was a kid, I was always told that I had anger management issues, and that I was always in trouble, always in timeout, always on put on the wall. I wasn't allowed to play, and a lot of my most traumatizing experiences came from my primary school. My secondary school, or as Americans would say, high school experience wasn't as bad, but because I couldn't translate my emotions that I would then, because I wasn't listened to by my teachers. And so as a kid, I don't know how to process my emotions. I just have outbursts. I would never go out my way to attack anybody, but I would have meltdowns. I would cry a lot. I would be very emotional. I just didn't understand what was going on. My mum tried to get me tested when I was in primary school, and they said that it's just anger management. There's nothing wrong with me. When I had to do classes, I was very good at maths, but they kept me behind in maths. So my ability for maths regressed as I grew older within my primary school. Primary school was quite a traumatic experience for me. I went to a private school up until the age of about 6. So I did kindergarten, year 1 and year 2 up until the ages of, I think it was like 6 or something. And then afterwards I spent the remainder of my primary school in a state school. And yeah. So moving on, in terms of my ADHD, I think my main issues are that I tend to have problems sleeping, my hyperactivity, and my memory and my emotional regulation. With my emotional regulation, I have been a bit more like, I have had a lot more, what's the word, help because of therapy, understanding my emotions, taking different ways to help achieve understanding amongst other people and myself. And so I've been able to navigate my spaces with different people throughout different walks of life a lot better. Like situations with my family, situations with my friends, you know, and just like even in a working environment. So that's what that's basically what this video is about. I really just want to be able to just showcase, try to do some edit. I also forgot to say that I do a lot of hobbies as well. I snowboard, I ice skate, I draw, what else do I do? Roller skate, I'm not sure if I said that. I did used to do calisthenics a couple years ago, but then I stopped. But I want to get back into the gym as well. And yeah, this is literally just a journal. I don't really expect to go anywhere with this YouTube. It's kind of more of a way to hold myself accountable. I've tried to do like make finsters and all of this stuff, but I think that me just like logging in once a week or something, explain what I plan to do and then get it done will help me hold myself accountable. I'm not doing this for anybody else, for myself, you know. So anybody who's watched this, I hope that you have fun along the way. You can talk about stuff, and yeah, I can't wait to grow this community of mine if it does grow. Hopefully it'll grow, but yeah.